Late one night, we find our friend Bill Douglas at the Walmart Supercenter, shopping for soup. But as we all know, soup buying is never simple. It all comes down to the old question of A or B? A or B? A or B? Before we move forward, let's look at both of these products. Here's Soup A. It's $1.40 and it was made in Thailand. Here's Soup B. It's $1.80, but it was made locally.
Hey guys! Let's not debate this one. Let's just eat them both and call it good. We don't even have to pay really. Just eat them here, man. No one will know. I even made a bring a spoon, so if... Negative. The risk of stealing is too great. We would lose everything that we have. We will buy product A and be on our way shortly. Yup. Typical suit talk from the left brain. I'm so surprised. All you care about is the dollar sign on those cans. Did you know that the additives in can A are highly carcinogenic? Spare me. It's true. And apparently, you don't even care about Bill's body. We need to buy B. It's more wholesome for the body and the soul. 1. Can you back those claims up with reputable sources? 2. Money is directly proportional to Bill's well-being. And 3. Wholesome is a meaningless word. We are buying A. What about the moral obligations here? You know that the people that make Soup A are making pennies a day? Their point? Take advantage of them? No, I would be supporting them financially by buying their soup. Don't you want to support the poor? How dare you! There's a distinct difference between supporting the poor and oppressing a class of people. Tomato, tomato. We're getting potatoes too? Oh, just Soup A. Okay, you are immovable on this point. But what about Mother Earth? The packaging in A is exactly the packaging in B. Well, the emissions. Again left. Spare me, unless you have some scientific evidence. Spare ribs?
At this point, we can see that the right brain keeps Bill's financial well-being well intact by acting like a sociopath, while the left brain attempts to keep Bill's ethical standards at a certain level by making logical connections that stink about as much as he does himself. At this point, it would be wise to use a life cycle assessment, or an LCA, to compare the two options. An energy-specific LCA in this situation would allow us to evaluate which of the two soups required more energy in its production and delivery to the consumer. Let us now assume that the energy expenditure of each product is as it is shown below. However, these values will need some sort of weighting before they can tell which of the two soups is more or less energy demanding.
I would look for the one with the lowest BTU to mass ratio.
As suggested by the right brain, we are now able to see that Soup A is more energy demanding per unit mass than that of Soup B. Now one can make a logical argument for which soup is more ethically sound than the other. In this case, the choice would be product B, because it has a lower energy requirement per mass. And a lower energy requirement per mass means that it will have a lower effect on the environment, and the environment's health
Directly related to everyone's well-being. I never thought of the ethics behind buying soup. LCA approved, certified organic local produce? It sounds delicious. This sort of LCA consideration removes bias. Perhaps we could use it on other facets of life, such as thermostat adjustment, shower length, and driving habits, and so on.